That's Libby. She always sounds like she's dying or something. Libby, Libby. Come on, Libby. Come on. Libby, Libby. Alright, she's not gonna follow me. It's Monday morning. Today is the 18th, July 18th. I'm going down mostly to check and see if there's any coons in the traps and to trip the traps if there's no coon in them, because don't want to catch any cats or anything else while I'm gone, because no one's here to look at the things, really. I mean, Josh is here, but he's not interested in doing the community thing, which in some ways is fine, because I'm not really interested in doing the community thing anymore either. Which is weird, because when he came down and wanted to buy in the first place, he only wanted to get 1 acre. And then he was like, we need to get more people down here. And he was like really hell bent on getting more people to buy in. And I guess he wanted like 6 to 12 people here. And it's like, you know, he had this community mindset as well. And I still kind of do myself. But by experience, my experience has been a nightmare. And my research has showed that other people's experiences are usually the same. Approximately 95% of intentional communities fail. And it's probably because we, as Americans, don't have the mentality to sustain it, you know. Americans don't have the mentality to sustain a sustainable community. I remember hearing somewhere along the years, whatever, over the years, that something, someone, or someone's plural, have been programming us as a society to be more narcissistic, so to speak. Like, because of said circumstances, we, the people, have become more narcissistic. And narcissism is basically, I don't know a lot about it, but it's basically people who are self-absorbed and a bunch of really bad traits. I don't know. still don't know a whole lot about narcissism. I basically know a little bit about it because David Ray or Judas is basically one of them, and um, I've heard about narcissism before. Ooh, I got a coon. Time to go air up the air gun. Perfect. I should have refilled my magazine, but I got time to do that. Alright, I'm gonna piece this back together later because I got a mess in here. Anyhow, so, well, I'll just go ahead and keep recording while I talk about not really narcissism, but about sustainable communities and how or why they don't work. So, Josh came down and he kind of sort of wanted to do one because he found me on ic.org. Get out. Psst. Don't make me squirt you. That's the best way to keep cats from getting in your camper. Water. Alright. I'll just stick those up there for now. I gotta air up this gun. I should have turned the light on. My phone light. So you can see what's going on. Whenever I go into the coop, so I gotta take these coons out because Sophie's bringing up chickens, and I might maybe get some of my chickens back from John, but maybe not because he loves my chickens. He thinks they're like the best chickens he ever had. Poor Fluffy. She's got a hairball. She's out there puking it up. Anyway, so Josh found us on ic.org. Originally, he said he came down because he wanted someone to dog sit his dog for him because he's a truck driver. And that didn't work out. But he was also interested in investing into our so-called community. That was a bust. That should be enough. I mean, like I said, 95% of them fail. I didn't know this going in, But I probably still would have tried because I'm an idiot. Alright, there's a full magazine. So he came down, he wanted to do a community thing, but I was pretty much done with that crap. And Sophie, oh, I forgot to water my plants last night. Sophie was somewhat not interested either. And so he really, I don't know, he decided he was going to go somewhere else and explore some other communities. He went up over the weekend to this one community that he thought was decent. Any babies hanging out? Or is this a baby? Oh, it pulled in a bunch of stuff. It looks like it might be a baby. Or at least a youngin'. I'll put the safety on, do my killing out here. I got more light. Yeah, last night I was hoping to have a coon, but I had a possum instead. Oh yeah, this is a young one. Twinny eyes. Oh, might take the safety off. Come here, little coonie. You are adorable looking, but you have to die. Oh, shit. That was a kill shot. And I gotta reload. My magazine's gone empty. And it still has one round in it. I don't know why, but I always have one round left. It's supposed to be an 8 shot, but it's really more like a 7 shot. There we go. It's pretty much dead, but I'm gonna make sure I put it out of its misery. Might help if I cock the gun. I think it's dead. Nope, it's still moving. Now it should be dead. Let me make sure there's no more. hiding. The last one I got was hiding over here in the pallets, but looks like they're gone. They finished off the corn. Alright, I'm gonna put the gun away. What's my air pressure at? 2,000 pounds. Oh, Smokey. I almost shot you. I thought you was a coon. It's a cat. No. I kind of knew it wasn't a coon because they look different. I love this air gun. So when I get home, I'll have to reload all my magazines because I'm pretty much empty. Alright, I can lock this up. I made Josh a key to this, not this camper, but to my pickup truck. So if he needs to use it, he can. It's my farm truck anyways, my white truck. I've had that thing forever. 20 years. That's a little trooper. There's blood everywhere. Anyways, yeah, last night I had to take out some possums. I guess I didn't have to, but they're coming around the chicken coop. I pretty much had to because, like I said, Sophie's coming up with chickens next month. Oh, son of a bitch, spider webs. Ah, damn it. That's the farm life. Okay. And there's another spider web. Oops. Whoa, there's another one. And so I got to take out these vermin that might eat our chickens. Because coons and possums both will kill and eat your chickens. Ah, damn spiders. I thought there was no more. And they're both bad. Coons are the worst, obviously. And but possums, they'll eat the rear end out of your chickens, and they'll do it while they're still alive. Obviously, they won't kill them first and then do that. Dump this guy right here. Maybe. Damn spider webs. Oh, I was gonna kick him out. There he goes. Alright, take this to the cat house. I'll go ahead and feed the cats before I take off. This is my last working cage. I'm gonna have to go buy more cages or figure out how to fix the ones I've got. But get out of the way. Something has been in here overturning stuff. Coons are like miniature people. They're very smart and capable of doing things little people can do. Like kids, basically. Except they're a little stronger than kids. Hi, Candy. Candy, you need to eat the most because you're feeding pretty much all the babies. But you and Fluffy and Mimi, actually. Hi, Steiner. One reason I would like Josh to stick around, or someone like him. Hey, little fluffy bot. Get in there and eat. You're scrawny. Hey, dum-dum. Get back in there and eat. I got that automatic chicken feeder too, but and I feed the cats with that. Shiner. There's two more kittens. Come here. And there's Squirrel. So, I got another coon. So that's two coons, two possums. I've got some more coons to go. There's another kitten. Hello, little kitty. not only that, but coons are also bad because they like to eat your crawdads, your fish, and your mussels out of your ponds or creeks or whatever. So I just put some mussels in my pond. Can't have the coons eating my mussels. But you know, we saw a whole bunch of, oh, damn spider webs. We saw a whole bunch of mussels in the river that had already been, I guess, eaten. And now I understand who's eating some of them. So you see all these shells, empty shells on the seashore of the rivers and whatnot. And that's probably why. Coons. Coons will eat crawdads. They'll eat the mussels. But they're also looking for fish. And I guess that's their primary stuff that they eat. This thing is less than half full. I'm gonna have to get some more cat food next week. Anyway, all right, I tripped that cage. I got my coon. At least one of them. Two, technically. The goat's okay, I'm sure. Gotta prune this. Alright. I'm all over the place today, talking about all kinds of stuff. Sorry about that. Not that anybody watches my stuff, anyways. Mostly just documenting stuff. However, I don't need to document evidence as much because Judas is pretty much gone. My sweet potatoes doing really good. I got 2 pickles, cucumbers. I'll go ahead and pick that one. And that one, I'm letting it go to seed. So I'll have some seeds. Cindy doesn't want pickled cucumbers next year, but she says they taste better than regular cucumbers. They're just not very big. And I'm like, well, shoot, I might want some next year myself. So I'll take this little guy with me, see what I think. And if I get any more, of course, I'll probably get some from Cindy also. Depends on how many she has. But if they taste better, I don't care if I get more or not. Wow, that's a big maple leaf. Where did that come from? I know I don't have a maple tree that big. Or maybe I do. Oh, it's not a maple, it's a sycamore. Grapes. If they're producing, I should have some grapes this year. I planted a whole buttload of grapes over here. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get any grapes. This might be a male plant. But inside this box, I've got a shit ton of grape seeds that I put in there. One of them, if not more, should sprout. I don't know if this is a wild one. Well, some of the ones I put in there were wild, but I don't know if this was already here or not. It looks like it was already here, but it doesn't look like it's a female. But that's all right. We need some males in order to get the females to produce anyways. The road's gonna go down the middle here somewhere. I'm gonna have to do a lot of mowing in order to figure that out. But what I'm gonna do is divide it in half. I'll find the halfway point on both sides. And yeah, I'll figure it out. Josh wants half, Sophie wants half, and then we'll have a road down the middle. And we'll do community stuff down the middle. That way, it'll be a kind of like a win-win. We'll still have our individual crap, and it will have the community stuff in the middle. That if we want to contribute to, we can. If not, then we won't. And of course, like the little red hen thing, if you don't contribute, then you don't participate in receiving. But Josh, this is the thing that bothered me about Josh is he said he wanted a community thing, but yet he also said he didn't really want to do any work. He just wanted to pay the bills and relax. It's like he went out to that other community and he did do some work because they split up into groups and did some work. And so he did do some, but he told me he was thinking, but he never actually said it to the other guy. That he was there for a visit, not to do work. It's like, well, you're there for an interview. So if you're there for an interview, they're going to expect you to do some work. But anyways, he decided he wasn't interested and he left. But he told me that guy basically told him, or the leaders of that community basically told him the same thing that I told him. 95% of these communities fail. So that's why I'm probably not interested in doing that crap anymore. At best, what I might do is like I'm doing here, so to speak. Oh, I put another pole over there. So he did kind of measure. That's about 205 feet, give or take. So these here are from the electric company, basically staking and plotting where they would put the power poles. And basically what they're saying is they would come off of that pole and come to one of these two spots and then run over there to one of those two spots. And that'd be the initial setup. So if we get electric in here, I'm thinking what we'll do is run it down to the end of the property line, or this is two parcels right now, and I'm going to split it into technically 4 parcels. And I'm going to have 3 acres over there, 3 acres over there. That's 6 acres. And there'll be about 1 acre going down the middle for the road. 1.5 acres going down the middle in the road. And that's basically where the greenhouse is going to be, is in the middle of the road. So if I run electric down the middle of the road, it's going to have to be 15 feet away from the greenhouse. So what I'll probably have to do is come down to this point, or maybe even cross it over to that point and then run it down that way. Haven't decided yet. But we definitely don't want to come across there, because we have to keep it 15 feet clear on either side. So ideally, we want to go pretty much down the middle where the road's going to be. So what I'll do is I'll probably come down to this corner or this corner, because I'm actually planning on extending the greenhouse out if I leave it there. So maybe come to this corner and then run the line down this fence line. So whoever has this property over here, they'll have to keep this fence, line basically clear 15 feet on either side. And if Josh is over here, that'll be better, because Josh is a minimalist and he probably won't want trees along there anyways, because that's where he'll want his solar panels. So that'll work out for Josh. You can put his solar panels on the north side, between the 30 feet that we have to keep clear for the power lines, and then what we want to keep clear for the road, which will be the power line clearing. Then boom, that'll work out. So I don't know, we'll see. But what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go 205 feet from the fence line out and then basically back. And whatever that is, if it's 3 acres, 3.5 acres, which it won't be 3.5. If it's 2.75, whatever the case may be, that's what it is, and that's what I'm going to sell them. Meow, meow, meow. You need to go down and eat with the rest of them. We're not feeding you up here right now. She's like, I don't care about food. I want love. Give me love. I know Judas ain't here to give you any attention anymore. You were his favorite. We had to hide her so that he didn't steal her. She's actually my mom's cat. But I'll probably end up taking her back over to Kaplinger soon. But who knows? Oh, just like all the other cats, she gets underfoot too. But I gotta go back to work. Damn it. Stop getting under my feet. I think they do that on purpose to get you to stop so they can get attention. They know it works. I got a lot going on, but I think it's getting better now. I'm gonna go ahead and do my logbook, make sure I got all my stuff together, all my ducks in a row. I gotta put this truck in the shop. I got a wheel seal leaking. Or not a wheel seal, but it's leaking axle grease, and I got like 4 other problems that I gotta get fixed. So anyways, all right, bye.